Alright, class. Sorry I can't be there today. Why don't we go ahead and pause the video and you can take a minute to write down your guided notes. So these are kind of the opposite of what we did yesterday. So yesterday we said if it's a parallelogram, then these things are true. Today it's the opposite. So it's if these are true, then it's a parallelogram. So 6.9 says if you've got both pairs of opposite sides congruent, then it's a parallelogram. 6.10 says both pairs of opposite angles are congruent, then it's a parallelogram. And if the diagonals bisect each other, then it's a parallelogram. And if one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is both parallel and congruent. Now remember that an arrow is the symbol for parallel. So that's why on that bottom parallelogram I have the arrow and the tick marks to show parallel and congruent. Alright, so here's our first example. It says determine whether each quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Justify your answer. So here is example 1. Because both sides are parallel, or not parallel, since both sides are congruent, this is a yes. Both sides congruent. Okay? Then example 2 over here. Notice how there's only one pair of sides congruent and there's no other information. So this is a no. Because we don't have any information from our theorems. Okay. Here, example 3. We have a parallel and congruent. So this is yes. So we have parallel and congruent. And then example 4 right here. Since we have both pairs of opposite angles congruent, this is yes. And we can say opposite angles congruent. Now these next two things are very similar to what we did yesterday. Okay, so it gives you a parallelogram with variables, you have to solve it. So to solve for x, we'd say 2x minus 8 equals x plus 16. So 2x, let's see if we add 8 to both sides. I know I'm doing that a little backwards. So we've got x plus 24. So minus x, and x equals 24. Does not look like a 24. Let me try to fix that. And then to find y, we'd say 2y equals y plus 19 minus y. So y equals 19. Okay? And then last but not least, we've got these angles. And I know opposite angles are equal. So I'd say 4x minus 35 equals 3x plus 10. So if we minus 3x and add 35, I get that x equals 45. And then to find y, we'd say y plus 15 equals 2y minus 5. So if we add 5, we end up with y equals 20. Have a great day, guys.